Hi guys, Vechs here. Welcome to episode 18 of my Towns LP. Okay, finally! After all this time, I finally have plenty of iron, and I can start experimenting with, well, everything you can do with iron. Okay, well, there's that spiderite sword that I was after last episode and I didn't get. Let's see, Joseph Stuckley, spiderite. There it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure last episode I must have just gone right by this. I don't know why I didn't see it. So I'll manually order him to get that. And then let's unpause it and jump right into the episode. Yep, and he goes and just picks it up, and there he goes. So what are your stats now? Higher. Great. So what's going on here? He's fighting. Killing. Cool. Wait, hold on a sec. That's a dead body. Isabel Poussin dies. Jasmine Albert dies. Whoa, was I losing people here? Yeah, I know I lost the hero. Did I lose one of my townspeople? I don't remember if that was a hero or one of my townies. Jasmine to Albert. Dang it, I don't remember. Didn't I have 24? I don't know. Shoot. Well, if that was a townie I lost, oh well. I guess I'll go ahead and destroy that. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Let me go take a look down here. I've got... Now, I think I need coal as well, so... I will... Let's see. You're still bruised, are you? If I remove your patrol point and then order you as a guard group, that does a guard group. Will you just go and heal yourself? Let me see. No, it looks like he's gonna stand around. Well, tell you what. If he's just going to stand around here, let me go ahead and put a... He's going to eat. Zones? I want a zone. And I need a hospital here. Let me put a hospital there for him. And maybe he'll go stand at it and try to heal himself. I don't know. You're bruised, so you should go to a hospital. Although I think it needs a pill cabinet to work. So let me build one here. And then I guess I'll put a bed in there too. Furniture, beds. There. Okay. And I need to mine coal. Now that coal looks a little bit dangerous because it's near uncharted territory. Too. LP. Yeah. Okay. Maybe that coal's by Amlip. I don't know. Let's go find... Hold on a sec, let me check. What does coal look like on the map? I just leaned forward here. Okay, so it's dark. Ooh, I can barely see that, but if I lean forward, I can kind of see it. So it looks like darkness on the map. I don't actually... I can't really spot it on the mini-map. It's so dark it blends in, and it's a little hard for me to see. So, that's copper. Was there any coal around here? I'm actually leaning forward in my chair and like looking so close to the screen here. That looks like a bit right there. Yeah, okay, I saw it, okay. So I did see it. It's just, I have to lean in so far to pick out the little grayness. Yeah, there's another batch. Okay, so there's some right there. That looks to be safer, so let's just go ahead and mine that and hope that that's all coal in there. Alright. And they still have the priorities as to mine first. Gotcha, okay. Ooh, there's a red slime coming up. Joseph, you were supposed to get him. Dang. Now, because he's a guard, as soon as one of my townspeople gets in a fight, he comes and helps, so that's kind of cool. So maybe he's okay just staying there. I guess he'll come automatically. Whoa. I can't help but notice that these guys are heading right to my town. Oh boy. Alright, let me pause the game. Oh, they're heading right to the heroes. Okay, so good. They're heading right to the... No, the heroes just left. They're heading right to Sadokeleton, which is Sips's pet. Okay, so you're going to be a patrol group now. And your patrol point is going to be right here. So hopefully he'll come there as fast as possible. And now they're... Oh, no. Add a patrol point for you there, and then remove the patrol point for you there. Oh, Catherine! Look out, Catherine! Catherine! Are you fighting? I can't even tell. Punchwood! Punchwood, no! There's a lady! Help her! Go, Punchwood, get in here! Yes! Yes, Punchwood! Oh, thank you, Paul. Oh, Paul's always got my back. I need to send him a tweet and say, like, thanks for saving my dining room from a Goblin Kaiser, or Hobgoblin Kaiser, or whatever that was. And let me remove that. You know what? Let me pause the game real fast. I'm gonna go tweet Paul Soros and thank him for saving my dining room. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. I just tweeted Paul Soros. I said, "Wow, thank you so much, man. You just saved Catherine's life in my dining hall. You killed a Hobgoblin Kaiser." So Paul will get that, and he might not understand what I meant. He might be like, "What in the world, Vechs? What are you talking about?" But you guys can tell him that he just saved my town with his hero. All right, so the iron. Is there anything else I needed to do? I sent my guys to get the coal, right? What did I order them to mine? Was it the coal down here? Yeah, okay. So they got some coal. Great. So we've got coal and we've got iron on the ground. I'm thinking maybe I should try to set up another barrel here, and I'll make 2 barrels just for coal and iron, so I can always have some up here. So one there and one there. I guess this row of barrels is going to be my specialty ones, and this is just going to be generic stuff. Right. So utilities. Let's go check this out while they're building the barrels for me. So I think I need to make one of those, and I've already got a kitchen built, right? Yeah, kitchen down there. And so I need to make kitchen table, a stove. Now that takes the smelter, right, that takes the smelter and the anvil. So I need to make a smelter, which is 3 iron each, and the anvil. Now it looks like I already made the anvil, okay. That takes tongs, iron, stone, hammer. So utilities, tongs, right, okay. And the torches are the renew cooking fire, wooden flint. So I actually could have had a cooking fire going if I wanted to constantly chop trees, but I didn't want to bother with that. I wanted to have one of these proper things set up, because the bread was, getting by. Although maybe I should experiment with one at some point just to say I did it. Okay, so we need a smelter. So let's have the smelter here, I guess. Let's build one there. And I guess I'll do just one of each for now, because I don't have tons of iron yet. And I'd much rather get a renewable source before I really expand this. Oh, okay, let me manage, disable all. And I want that just to be, that is just an iron barrel. And this one, I also want to manage that, disable all. And this is just going to be a, where's the coal? That's just coal. Great. And you already put some gold in there. Well, that's fine. Maybe I should make a stockpile for... Nah, I'm not going to worry about that just yet. All things in due time. Okay. Let's see. Oh, maybe I should make hauling a high priority for a few minutes. Anyway. Oh, God, those scared me. For a second there, I thought there were monsters in my base again. Oh, jeez. Okay. It's just more stupid heads. Okay. Oh, great! Oh, a smelter. Wow. Okay. So now we can make a cooking torch wood. Now, let me go check exactly what requires a cooking bowl and exactly what requires a stove. Because I want to know the difference between these two things. So this is probably going to be baking. Now, I think everything with baking is just baker's table, baker's oven, baker's table, baker's oven, baker's table, baker's oven. Oh, I could have been making meat pies this entire time. Okay, well that's good to know. Baker's table, baker's oven, baker's table. Yeah, okay, so none of that requires iron, essentially. Okay, so cooking is what I think all requires iron. So that's a stove or cooking fire or a low cooking fire. Okay. So that takes the stove. So this is the cooking bowl. That's the stove. So stove again. Okay, so these are the cooking bowl ones. So wait, does that seriously take 3 separate ingredients? Okay, now I don't understand that. I believe normal bread is 75% as well. So why would you bother? You know, by the time you get iron, what use is the mushroom soup? Other than, I mean, it's just like bucket of water or jungle tree bush or milk. That's 3 separate ingredients just for a 75% food? Now, I know I'm a noob, but my initial impression is that is totally silly. Why would you ever make that? I mean, maybe there's something special about it that I don't know yet. Well, maybe on some of the harder maps, like a snow map, you can't get wheat. Maybe that's it. And that's why you would have to make that. Cactus fruit and milk. Alright. That also requires the cooking bowl, but all of this requires iron, so you'd have to get iron first. Mountain stew. Okay. Cave. So either type of mushroom, deer, raw steak, raw pork, bucket of water. So that makes more sense because it's 125%. Even that does because it's 100%, but the mushroom soup I don't get. I don't know. And even that's more simplistic. Looks like it's more simple to make. Oh, baked banana. That's just 2 bananas. And that's 115%. That seems pretty simple. Okay, let's go to the meats section. Cooked badger meat, so that's 90%. So badger meat's kind of meh. But it just takes 1 meat, and it's 100% there. Stove or cooking fire. Cooked pork, so that's 105%. Another 105%. A roast. That's 1 of each. Huh. Cooked fish. Out of sheer curiosity, because I thought maybe I was doing something really wrong, I looked up how to fish, and you can't fish, it's not in the game. The way you get raw fish is from trading for it on a merchant. That makes cooked fish the rarest thing in the game. So, alright. So it looks like, I think probably cows would be the most advantageous thing to farm, because they give bones and meat, and I can use bones to make all kinds of things, and milk. So milk, meat, and bones. Or I think the chickens are just going to be eggs and meat, not bones. I'm not sure on that. They might drop bones. No, I don't need to kill these. I need to save these things and not use them up. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and plop down a cow farm. And they're gonna change. I read in the comments that they're going to change the animal farming again. And I hope they change it to something that can be automated and doesn't require lots of babysitting. Otherwise, that's going to be kind of a headache. I'm not a huge fan of the way animal farming is in Minecraft, because you have to go it's very just time intensive. You have to grow wheat, and you have to go find each animal in your pen, and if the pen's too small, there's lots of animals clipped into each other, and you can't quite tell which ones you fed and which ones you haven't, and you end up just clicking all over the place with the wheat. But if you spread it out, then it takes up large amounts of space, and meh. It's just so much easier to farm stuff. That's just the wood. I think that's just the wood merchant, as best I can tell. This thing is common. It's come to my town many times, and it doesn't have anything really super awesome. So I'm not really worried about it. Okay. Cow farm. So I want to make sure... So this is too high, and that's got a fence, and that's got a door. So the cows will be trapped in this yard area when I get them. So let's see. Wood, cow, wild cow. So I don't want to put them too close to the edge. I want to be able to see, because if the game kind of glitches when stuff is too close to a wall, like the bird cage right there. So I want to try to avoid that. So there's the edge right there. So let's come over, I don't know, 1, 2, there we go, 3, 4, I guess. So there's plenty of room for an extra wall if I want one. I'll just make it, you know what, screw it. There. So let's just start off kind of slow and make just 3 cow farms. That doesn't seem like too many. Okay. And let's turn on the automatic production of cow meat. Gathering animals. Milk. Wild cow. Do I have to make a milk bucket, or do I just order it like that and there you go? All right, let's keep 10 milk on hand, I guess. Let's just do 10 of each. And egg from wild chickens. Oh, I like how I have I ordered up eggs to keep on hand. That's neat. I don't remember doing that, but whatever. Okay, so we got cows here, and let's order them to sugarcane, animals. Oh, butchering, that's right. Okay. Raw steak. So let's order them to keep 10 raw steak on hand, I guess. Cow, unifallow, or wild unifallow. So this should keep my cows from building up too much. Is there a way to specify not to kill the wild cows? I don't believe there is. That would be kind of nice. Just double this and add an extra tabs off to the right here and have the wild animals be another tab so I can avoid killing them. Well, it looks like they're going to butcher a cow here. Oh, bye, Bessie. No more famous stew from you. Your meat. We will eat your flesh. Excuse me. Okay. So I have, this is just an infinite cow generator. So there's that. So I think, let's make some of these stoves here. How much iron do I have? Oh, I got 9 iron in there, so I got a little bit to play with. Let's go ahead and make the stove. And there we go. Make 2 stoves, because these are just 2 iron apiece, so that'll leave me with 5. And then with the 5 iron, I would like, let me go back down here. Ooh, did I lose somebody? Let me check the combat log. Whoa, we lost 2 people over here. How did that happen? I don't know. And we got immigrants. Amelia. Were those heroes? I have 5 heroes. There's Alice Besnois. Sips. Sadon Monsieur. Monceau? Sadon Monceau. Sir Punchwood. Alright. Well. I think they may have been heroes. Where's the event for the other hero? Edmund something something? That's gotta be a hero way down here. It could have been one of my townspeople going to mine. Well, wait, there's nothing... Oh. Yeah, I guess it could have. Maybe they were ambushed by monsters out of the dungeon on their way back up. I don't know. Oh, here comes another goblin. Are you gonna get him? You're not. Hold on a sec. You're a patrol group, and now you need to go... How to patrol point for you. So you need to come over here and intercept that guy. Oh, seriously? Go get him. There you go. There we go. Alright. Yeah, you could easily take him. So I need to put this guy back on, like, patrol down here. In the... Yeah, you need to stay down there. And I'll remove these patrol points for you. Alright. So you definitely do need to stay at the... guarding the entrance there. Okay. So here's our iron. And this looks like a place for the... where is it? No, it's not a ladder. What am I doing? So there's the burner. I think that's just how you dispose of things. Mills. Where's the... Oh, it's a utility. That's right. No, wait. Is it furniture? Oh, somebody's probably yelling at me. Oh, it's a building. Right, building. Torch, torch, wood, wood, wood. Just 1 iron. Okay. Alright, so... Torches. Right. I need to go to utilities and make some torches. And they've probably picked up the coal, so it takes... I want several of these. So I would like... I'll just order up 6 torches. Here we go. Okay. And so we got 6 torches ordered up. And then... Let's just get rid of the stupid stone that's above all this stuff. Yeah, I just realized all the walls turn into stone. I mean, I didn't just realize that, I knew that. But it's just realizing just how much stone I've got. I've got more stone than anything else, except for wood, because it's, you know, infinite. So, let's order these built in here. I guess I'll put them like... I don't have any experience with these. Extract minerals without destroying the terrain. Well, each of these slots here would be accessible. I have no idea how these work, so we'll find out. And it doesn't look like there's any mine shaft. Doesn't look like there's any. Are there any rails or anything? No. Okay. It's probably just a appearance. All right. Alright, so now they're coming down here and constructing these. So these are supposed to be an infinite source of iron. And I could probably plop some down on other areas, other nodes. Probably copper, I think. Yeah, copper, probably. I'm not sure about the other things, so we'll see. Okay, so what's anything going on? We got 4 more immigrants. I believe we are... What's going down on this level? And they're still building the mine shafts. I feel like almost filling in the floor here. And I think, you know what, I think I will, in case... let's see. let's just use stone, I guess. And let's make it out of, I don't know. Just this stuff here. So let's put the stone here, and this should attach to, yeah, like that. And this, now if I place it in and try to place it in midair, it'll fall down. So that'll become the floor. Yeah, that'll be the new floor for this area, and I can close it up. Now that is actually one underneath, so I think I could actually mine out all this iron too. Oh yeah, there we go. They're plugging up the floor there. That's great. Cool. Now, it looks like that's actually oh, it fell. Oh, I see. It fell down on this right here. Look at that. That's interesting. I think what I can do is let me cancel that order right there. I have a plan. I think this is how the scaffolding works, is that I do this and then add the scaffolding right there. Ooh, hold on a second. Oh, that'll fall right through if I place it there. So let me place the scaffolding there. This is going to be kind of convoluted. Let me cancel that order. And minecarts still aren't operational yet. Well, anyway, while they finish that stuff, let me go back up here and check out. Let's check out my stock of. Well, they've used all the torches, it looks like, in the process, so they've consumed those and added those to the construction site. Poison bottle, empty bottle, sand or mud, smelter. Oh, I can make plenty of empty bottles with mud, so that's good. So that's something I can do with it. Is it the glass that people were talking about? No, that's the glass. Okay, never mind. Alright. Let me pause the game real quick and let me look at, I want to look for something. So butchering, so we've got our 10 raw steak on hand. So now we've got plenty of milk on hand now. So we could make what can I make out of milk again? So that takes milk, milk, eggs, bananas, eggs. I don't think any of these take milk. No. So how valuable is milk? I just want to know. Baking, cooking, baking. Flour, eggs, flour, snow cherries, flour. Huh. So milk doesn't seem to be super crucial as best I can tell. But, you know, it's just nice to have around. It's just extra resources. Yeah, milk. You know what? Let's just keep 20 on hand, I guess, in case we need it to make a lot of things. And let's go to butchering, baking, cooking, baking. Raw pork or raw steak. This is what I want to have. That's hold on a second now. That's flour and raw steak, and I've got plenty of raw steak on hand, so I can make as many of these as I feel like. So I could have been making these all along. I also want to make cake, so I definitely want to expand my sugarcane farm so I can make plenty of cake, and I might even try to make cake replace bread as my staple, just generic food, if I can. I don't know though, because I always want to have bread around in an emergency. So, you know, maybe I'll have like just 200 bread as my staple, always on hand food, and then I can start supplementing it with other stuff. Especially if I could somehow get the better food in the stockpiles down in the mines, so that the people down in the mines eat the better food and have more time, whereas the people, you know, I don't know, working the fields or whatever, they just have bread. Yeah, I think that would be kind of nice. But, alright, so that's 100% flour and the steak. And then we've got cooking. Let's check out the raw meat. Okay, 105% just raw steak. So it seems like that's the better deal because it doesn't require the extra work of going to get flour, but obviously it required iron to unlock. So I think I'll stick with cooked steak for now. I was kind of interested in the roast, but that's 3 separate things for 150%. I mean, it's nice, but I don't. I'm just gonna stick to farming cows now and keep my farming simplified. And omelets, raw pork, should be ham and eggs. Oh, that's kind of cool. Just egg, and raw pork, and then you cook it all at once. So all you'd have to do is the butchering and the gathering of the eggs. That seems like an easier food, kind of. Cactus, mushroom stew. And baking again, so, and I don't think there was anything in here else that took meat except for the meat pie. Right, okay. Alright, so I think we're gonna go with the steak here. And let's keep... Let's attempt to keep 30 of that on hand and just see what happens. Well, we've got one. Cooked steak. There it is. So that is my first iron tech level food in towns. And it only took me 18 episodes to get to. And is she eating the steak now? He is. Okay, what is your name? Gregory Fitzalibda. Alright, let me go find you. Where you at? You've got a green hat. Where's the guy with the green hat in this list? There you are. Turns to eat. So that filled you right up. It actually went over your maximum eat bar, I guess, value. So that actually filled your 105%. So that's cool. I like that. Alright, so I'm wondering if they're going to start prioritizing eating the steak and just leaving the... Like if they just automatically eat the best food first, that would kind of make sense, especially if, you know, I had the choice between... Oh, hold on a sec, let me pause the game again. Oh, it's this guy. The creepy-ass bone merchant again. Oh, no, I meant to pause the game. Pause. No, before we sign off, let's take a look at what he has again. That's really good. And that's really good. Now, since these take iron to make, and I believe iron is now renewable for me, they're not as like, oh my god, I gotta get that, as they were. But... meh. They're still good weapons. And I obviously need... there's some scary stuff coming up out of the dungeon. So maybe, and they're not that expensive, and they're almost as good as that spiderite sword I found. So I tell you what, I think I will get these. Just so I can go ahead and start getting some better weapons in for my townspeople. And what I've been trying to do is always making more money from the caravan than I give out, so that my stockpile of, I assume it's gold coins. Looks like gold coins up there to me. My stockpile of money grows. So, let's see here. Yeah, I think these don't even take iron to make, pretty sure. So, I'm going to go ahead and sell those and Do I want to sell the axe? Let me think about this. Oh, actually, you know what? The bone axe takes 1 iron. The only bone weapon that doesn't take iron is the club. But on the other hand, the bone sword is a far superior weapon, and now that I've got renewable iron, I think I'm just going to go ahead and sell the bone sword just because I want my people to have the best. The bone armor is just bone, no iron, so it's super cheap to make. I don't care. And I think I'll have plenty of bones, so you can have, let's see if I can sell enough bones to get money back from this guy. Actually, you know what, I'll just sell all my bones here. You can have them all, don't care. I can make all I want. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and trade. Let's see, is it all the bone carving knife? Did I miss any swords? You have any more? Whatever, trade. And just a quick correction, the cows drop meat, hides, bones, and milk. The chickens are meat and bones and eggs. You cannot get hide from the chickens, so that's the difference there. Sorry for that. Earlier I said they don't drop bones, they do. I'm pretty sure it's, let me pause again. Materials, no. What am I doing? Hides and materials? No. Go back. It's not food. It's, wait, it's materials, right? Oh, is it butchering? Food, butchering, no. Wait, yeah. Okay. Bones aren't food. I gotta say, bones might, well, you know, I'm honestly not sure if you should put bones under the materials section, because they are materials, or I like how you can automatically mass produce these things. I guess that's to sell, maybe? Utilities, no, it's not food, but it's under the food. It's under the butchering tab. I guess it's because it takes the butchering table. Whatever, it's not important, it's fine here. Yeah, pig, cow, unifallow, or wild pig, or wild cow, or wild pig or cow, pig, cow, unifallow, or the wild ones. Oh, it doesn't say chicken. I'm sorry, well, maybe I told you wrong again. Okay, well, that actually does make sense, that it's such a small animal, it wouldn't give you any useful bone material. Okay, well, there you go. On here it just says pigs, cows, and unifallows. So there's that. So now my townspeople will do the trade, and it's the 15th day. So I think I'll sign off here, and next episode we will look at other uses for iron, and hopefully we will get the iron, these things. I want to fix up this area and plug that hole and get all that iron out of there. So what I might do is order up more. Yeah, it fell right through. But now I think they can get down there now by walking on the. Well, maybe not. Let me order another scaffolding place there, and I'll get down there and clean up that iron. But yeah, I'll do more containers and order them hauling as a priority and get all that iron out of there. And then ooh, there's a Cyclops right there. Where do these guys keep coming from? Well, there's still plenty of space in this dungeon I have not even explored yet, so this is a dangerous area, obviously. You know, some of the heroes seem to be like Sir Punchwood. Let's just watch Paul fight. Can anything stop you, Paul? You just run around taking the fun path all the time, and like they can't even hit him. His defense is so high. I sure hope that I'm kind of nervous. I mean, a named guy. Oh man, it's the 16th day. I gotta sign off. But look at that, Drock, the Hobgoblin King. Oh man, I wonder if there's a way to coax Paul to go fight that guy. I don't know. That's scary. That's our first named mob. So how many levels of this dungeon are there? I don't even know. Alright, anyway, so we've got a lot to do next episode. So we'll get on that when we get there, and I'll see you guys then. Until then, take it easy.